Panther Nation, what's good? Welcome back to Two Fans in the Stands. I am your favorite armchair GM, CJ.
And y'all know what it is. I am your favorite couch scout extraordinaire, aka Pastor Trenches, in the building. What's happening?
Not me this morning. Damn, I'm tired as hell, dog. Woo.
Brother tired, huh?
Hey, let me tell you. My wife Janelle, aka Nella's Creations, got a new piece of equipment in yesterday to further her abundant empire. Okay, but
Yeah.
that son of a bitch was 550 pounds. Plus, the stand is probably a good 100 and something pounds by itself. So
Bless.
came in two pallets. The stand. I was able to get the stand back, no problem. Got it in here. But so we waited till a couple of my good friends and shout out to my two of my best friends, Jamal and Smoke. Okay, and my oldest son Cameron, who hopped the train from Durham, came down here to help us move this damn thing, hopped right back on the train and went back to school. But
Wow.
let me tell you, it
Big
took the
up
four of
Cameron.
us, and when I say this, my black ass was the weakest link last night. Yeah, yeah, yes. Let me tell you, we had to
Oh
stop
man.
about 3 times and put that thing down before we got in here. And let me tell you, each time I was out of breath. So, but yeah, thank you to my oldest boy, my two best friends, who um who helped us get that laser in here. But yeah, I'm
Hey,
fucking tired. How you doing, cuz?
hey. Boy, you making me feel like I feel like I need to absorb some of your pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on nobody.
Man,
I
hey,
don't
let
wish
me
that
tell
on
you what.
nobody,
If
man.
if if I could do like this and get, yeah, you can have all of it. Nah, I'm good though. I'm tired as a mug, man. Woo. How you doing, cuz?
Hey man, I'm good, man. I can't call it, just another day above dirt. So I'm
Yes,
blessed,
sir.
man. Waiting to watch a little championship weekend, college football. See
Mm-hmm.
how this the CFP gonna finally shake out come Sunday, and then Sunday evening, we get ready for the upset of the year.
I
While
hope so.
Panthers take on the Eagles, man.
Excuse me. Hey, did Boise State win last night? Cause I noticed the game was on.
Yes,
They went okay. I was
yes,
sitting there
they
like,
won.
let me tell you, if I was Boise State, I'd be mad as hell. Like, why we gotta play our championship game on Friday night? Why can't we be on Saturday with all the rest of the people? Like, come on, bro.
Hey. I can go into all these different analysis, but I don't. Yeah, it ain't even worth the conversation.
Yeah, and look, but
Yeah.
one thing that I can say for sure that I do know, somehow, some way, Alabama's gonna get in there, and
Well, if SMU beats Clemson, there's a good
mm,
chance. There's a good chance Clemson will get. I mean, Alabama will get knocked
Bama,
out of the CFP. Yeah, but if Clemson wins,
mm,
yeah,
you
no,
you know they
yeah, yeah,
gonna
yeah,
you
yeah.
know
If
they gonna get
Clemson
Alabama in
wins,
there somehow.
yeah, yeah.
You know they gonna get them in there
I
somehow.
I ain't got a dog in the fight, so I really
Uh,
don't care.
hey, hold on.
Uh,
Speaking
but-
about having the dog in the fight, did you see that the Tar Heels have interviewed Bill Belichick not once but twice?
Talk about it. Talk about. Hey, listen,
Not once but
that
twice.
was crazy. But I read something on Twix earlier that was
Mm,
saying that one of his stipulations that he would want if he were to take the job is that his son, Stephen Belichick,
Steve.
would be the head coach in waiting. Because I think right now he's at the
Mm,
University of Washington, and they're
mm,
credited him with improving Washington defense. I think they were 50th last year. They was 28th this year. But
mm,
yeah, and I think there's a good chance that Matt Patricia and uh what was Josh McDaniel may be on the coaching staff. Now that's what I read on Twix earlier. I don't know that to be
yeah,
verifiable and what
I
that
got you.
That's just what was on Twix. But hey,
Yeah.
I I I I said hey, if he still has that urge to coach. I mean, yeah, I know he's old. Mac Brown was 73. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Belichick is 72.
Two.
But if he
Mm-hmm.
come in and get some things turned around, just off the notoriety of his name and who he is and what he
Yeah.
has accomplished, will
Mm-hmm.
um will definitely bring recruits in. I believe I know for sure he'll get that defense right. Now,
Yeah.
as long as he allow the offense to be handled by somebody that he know and trust, him
Mm-hmm.
defensively, he'll get that defense right.
Hey, look, you said it for me. Me and Doug was arguing back and forth about this yesterday. Um, the fact that he's an NFL coach and who he can bring here as far as like staff, but
Hmm.
he might be able to get recruits in here. And me and Doug was like, well, what has he done without Tom Brady? And I said, well, hell, what the hell Andy Reid done without Patrick Mahomes? So
I mean,
look,
I
and I, and I
mean,
and I I know Doug busy this morning. He ain't gonna join us today, but he gonna see this. He gonna call me talking shit, but it's
I
all
mean,
good.
I get what he's saying. I mean, he has a valid point, but
Hmm.
that whole argument about Bill Belichick or Tom Brady, I mean, it could really go either way. You know what I'm saying? Because let's also keep this in mind too. Tom Brady was a 6th round pick. It's not like he was highly thought of coming out of Michigan. He went in the 6th round for a reason. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So,
Yep. And
hey,
and who
I
and,
mean,
and who and who was the coach?
yeah, and Belichick. So
Yeah.
would Tom Brady be Tom Brady today if he wasn't selected by New England in the 6th round?
Valid point. All
Yeah.
right.
So.
Well, Doug, if you hear that, shut up. All right, let's get into some comments. Hey, Dynasty King,
I'm
what's
just
going
saying.
on? Said, please like and subscribe, support the Panther
What's
Nation.
up,
We are all
Dynasty
family.
King?
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Antonio, what's going on, big dog? Said,
What's
what's up,
going on,
CJ and
Antonio?
Tony? Like, subscribe, and share the stream, please. Yes, we thank you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, yes, sir. Keep pounding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Panther Pride, keep pounding. The Mad Chatter, what's going on? Said, thumbs up for the Stans brothers. And I'm starting to like that more and more each week. The Stans brothers.
Hands, brothers.
Hey, Mad Chatter, you gotta change that to the Stans cousins, okay?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
our dads were brothers, but we gotta change it to the Stans cousins. Rock Jones, hey, let me tell you, man. I
Good morning, Rock.
I replied to your comment on Two Growls live last night. Hey, boy, we trash dog. Carolina basketball, woo, yeah, yeah, it's rough. It is rough. Mad Chat said, hell yeah, Boise State, okay. Said, why have to play on the doo-doo blue field? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like that blue field. And I think who has a better one? Eastern Washington with that all red field, but
The
that's my
red one.
favorite color. Yeah, the red is my favorite color, so I'm a little bit biased. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Rock said Tar Heels made a new basketball coach too. Nah, let me tell you, man, Hubert ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
They
he
just
ain't
got
going
to get
nowhere.
some. Let me tell you, the Tar Heels' biggest problem right now, they have no, they have big men, but they have no like big men. Like their rebounding is terrible. They get killed on the offensive and defensive boards. It's hard to watch. I swear it is. It is hard to watch. He said, Bell cheat.
Does like him young. No way.
Big Walk, what's going on? Good
What's
morning.
up, Big Walt?
How you doing, Michelle? Said good morning. Love the
Miss
show. Keep
Cheryl.
pounding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How you doing, man?
Tip Drill Will, what's going on,
Tip
big dog?
Drill
How you doing,
Will.
man?
What's going on, my guy?
All right. Okay, so to everybody out there who's watching, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. You can check us out on all social media at Two Fans in the Stands, and you can catch us over on Twix. That's a mixture of Twitter and X, as we call it over here. You can catch us at Two Fans ITS. Oh, and also, please, if you haven't, and hopefully before we lose access to it, maybe, go check us out on TikTok at Two Fans in the Stands. I have been over there on a mission all week arguing with whoever comments about the Adam Thielen catch from last Sunday. I'm sorry, especially after the Panthers showed their angle. it was a touchdown, and I've been arguing that all week to the tone of about a few thousand comments. So yeah, go check us out over there on TikTok as well. And
Wow.
as always, we appreciate the love and support. All right.
Yeah,
All
no
right.
doubt.
So let's go ahead and get on into it. All right. Members, all right, all of our fan level members, again, thank you for your support each month. We greatly appreciate you. And if you want
And
to
clap.
become a channel member, the link is down in the description. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it is. But if it's not, just go to our page and hit that big join button next to Two Fans in the Stands, our name. Okay, we appreciate everybody. Thank you. All right, there, older cousin, it's all you, big dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna get into an injury report real quick for our matchup with the Philadelphia Eagles. As of Friday, our questionable on the injury report was Jadeveon Clowney with a knee, Josie Jewell with a hamstring, Jatavion Sanders with his neck. He was taken out of the red jersey. He did practice yesterday, full participation. He's expected to play Sunday. DJ Warnham with a knee. Okay. Doubtful is Jalen Coker. They said Dave Canada said they had him out there. I think it was Wednesday running around,
Mm,
shut him down, suffered a little setback. Yesterday was like a rest day. He said they're going to get him
mm,
back out there today and see how he feels, and hopefully he can get upgraded and he's able to play. But as of right now, it doesn't look too good. Someone asked Dave Canales, was this an injury that he possibly had at Holy Cross? And he said he's not sure. He doesn't think so.
mm,
It's something that popped up during the bye week, and they just been trying to deal with it. Um, ever since. Also, I know Caleb Farley and Nick
mm.
Scott is on the injury list. I didn't put them on here, but I think
Okay,
Nick Scott is dealing with something personal, and Caleb Farley, I believe it was his shoulder. So
okay.
those are two other guys that was on the injury report. Hopefully, those things will change uh today. So what
Hey, hold,
before we move on, so how do you feel about Jedlin Coker having a little setback when it comes to his quadriceps? I didn't even say what his injury was. Yes, his
oh, well,
quad.
hold on. Look at this real quick. Rock Jones said, "Why can't Fuller be on that list?"
That's
Oh God,
crazy.
hey Rock, man, you are a national treasure, dog. Appreciate it. Um,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? I put it like this. I hate to say this like this. I'm glad it's happening now. While
Mm,
we're still we're 3-8 or 3-9, whatever it is. When
three
we're
and
okay, now technically we're still in playoff contention, folks. Technically, we are still in playoff contention. If the right scenario happen, I think we got to win the rest of our games, and everybody in the division damn near has to lose the rest of their games. But let's go ahead and be realistic. We're probably not going to make the playoffs, but I say go ahead and let the man sit right now and get everything straight with his quadriceps, get it right. And looking forward to next year. Um, it's I hate it for him, and I hate it for our offense because I do think Coker now everybody sees he is an integral part of that offense. Some of those
yeah,
catches and some of those routes that we may have missed last week. I know he's a rookie, undrafted rookie, but still, him being out there on the field may have made a difference. It may not have made a difference, but we'll never know because he wasn't out there. But if that
right,
man is hurt, and I figure like anybody else, if they're hurt, just go ahead and rest them and make sure they're fine because you don't want to send them out there and potentially do anything to damage whatever injury they had or worsen whatever injury they have, and hopefully nothing lingers on into the off season or whatever. So
right.
he'll probably be back.
And also, Robert Hunt popped up on the injury list yesterday with his back, but he was
Mm,
also listed as a full participant Friday. So that may not be a big thing. if he fully participated in practice Friday. So I'm
Okay.
expecting him to go Sunday as well. All
Okay.
right.
James Bobo,
Eh,
what's going on? Hey, hold on. And
What's
speaking of
going on?
popping up somewhere, Tony, what's up, Poppy? How you doing? He said,
What's up,
I hope
Poppy?
Sanders is back. Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
We do too.
But Jadavion Sanders, Dave Canales did say he expect him to play
Hmm.
Sunday.
You
So
know how many times I've called him Jadavian Sanders
Jadavion,
and Jatavion Clowney. You know how many times I've said
wow.
that.
On live?
No, no, just like when I be
Oh,
talking, I'd be like, yeah, Jatavian Clowney, Jadavian Sanders. I'd be like, wait a minute, no, that ain't right.
nah,
I'm
I
sorry. Go ahead,
haven't heard that one.
cuz.
Nah. Anything else before we move on to the next slide?
I hate to see Josie Jewell back up there, but I'm hoping it's more of a rest issue. But
Yeah,
um, like
yeah.
I think all of them on the questionable will play. I think the only one who might be at risk of not playing is probably Clowney, because they said he was a game time decision last week. So I'm assuming it
Hmm.
might be the same thing this week. But yeah, nah,
But Dave Canales did speak about Jadavion Clowney, and I guess pretty much this was something that he was accustomed to last year in Baltimore. He didn't really practice that much during the week because I know
oh,
he's been a um he hasn't practiced 3 days in a row. And
mm,
somebody asked Dave Canales about this yesterday, if I'm correct, but he said it was something that they had talked about when he first came in. After they signed him and whatnot, and this is like his routine. You know what I'm saying?
gotcha.
So I don't know if this is there's lingering injuries that he's been dealing with. You know, past couple years or whatnot, and he takes
Mm,
time off during the week, so the goal is to be ready every Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So him being the vet, I guess, they see maybe he is valuable, to the
Mm,
team. So whatever he needs to do to be ready come Sunday, I think they allow him to do that. So seems
okay.
like this is nothing new, the way Dave Canales was talking about it yesterday.
Okay.
All
Gotcha.
right. All right, well, we're gonna move on over to the next slide. And this is the last matchup that the Panthers had with the Eagles back in October 2021. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Panthers 21-18. All right. Um, you can see here passing yards, the leaders for that game, Jalen Hurts. I can't read because it looks real small on my
I,
screen.
I got you. I got you. I
Okay,
got you.
go ahead, CJ.
Jalen Hurts, 22 for 37, 196 yards and a pick. Sam Darnold, 21 of 37, 177 yards, one touchdown, and three picks. Three of them. All right.
Hmm.
So rushing, Miles Sanders for Philly. All right. Had 11 carries for 45 yards. Chuba Hubbard had 24 carries, 101 yards. Receiving, Deontay Smith, 7 receptions for 77 yards. DJ Moore had 5 receptions for 42. Philly total yards. Philly had 273. Panthers had 267. Philly had two turnovers. We had three. Philly had 15 first down. Panthers had 17. Time of possession was strangely enough in our favor. 35 minutes and
Hmm.
3 seconds for the Panthers to 24 minutes and 57 seconds for the Eagles. And you know what's crazy though, Tony? We've had
What's that?
decent success in Philly, the past
Yeah.
little bit. The last time we went to Philly, we won that matchup back in 2018, 2017. I think maybe near the
Is
end of
that
that
the one we
season.
had Torrey Smith made that catch? And
I
with that
don't
was that
don't
the
get me
game winning drive where
don't get me
Cam
the
hit Torrey Smith? I think so.
don't get me the
And
line.
put
I
us in
don't know, but
field
it
goal
probably
range.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Hey, look, Rock said, can we hold the Eagles under 30? Not without Woonham and Clowney. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
that
Hey,
we
let, Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I would say we could talk about that once we get to
Okay.
keys of the game.
All right.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up,
So
CD?
what's up, CD?
All right. But yeah, go ahead, cuz I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna Palmetto Money.
Oh,
Good morning,
yeah.
Kings, and happy Saturday. What's up,
Happy
Palmetto?
Saturday. Yes.
And Rock Jones. Carolina Dad, never see the vase anymore. Keep pounding, brother.
uh
Yeah, what's going on, man?
yeah,
All
we was
right.
chatting on his live last night. He was talking about high school football. I told him I was like, yeah, man. I said I went to South Brunswick. I was like, go Cougars.
Oh, okay. Well, what game y'all was talking
hmm
about?
Oh, somebody asked him about no, somebody made a comment about a playoff matchup, I think in Pennsylvania, and then CD was
Hmm.
talking about the how things were going as far as North Carolina high school for with
Yeah.
the stuff that's
Hargett,
going on in the
Hargett
mountains or
played
whatnot.
somebody. CD, let me know in the chat, CD, who did Hargett play? I know Hargett played somebody
hmm
last night.
I think he
Yeah.
said it, and I forgot. Let me tell you, hey, this was me last night. After we moved that laser, this was me in here watching CD live. Like this was me. Look, and then I got a wireless keyboard, so I kind of had it. I'm sitting there like, yeah, click.
That's
Boy, I
crazy.
was out of it.
That's crazy. Hey, real quick before we go on to the next slide, I didn't make a slide of this, but these are some of the statistics for the Eagles and the Panthers to pay attention to um heading to Sunday. So total offense right now, the Panthers are 30th in the league at 292 yards a game, and the Eagles are fourth at 377 yards a game. Okay. Rush
mm,
offense, Panthers are 24th in the league at 105. The Eagles are in first at 189.
mm,
18, that's almost 200. I mean, if you want to round it up, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
Hey, that's a lot of yardage. That's a lot of yardage,
ooh,
especially on the ground. The pass offense is a little bit closer. You know, the
mm,
Panthers are 29th in the league at 187 uh yards per game, and the Eagles are 28th at 188.8 yards a game. So even though I guess with that the yardage can be a little um miscued when it comes to that because they running for so much, and I guess you can say they have more of a balanced attack. Oh Lord, Cardinals.
yeah,
Oh, that's not
ooh,
good.
boy, mm,
Poor Hargett. Okay,
yeah,
all
poor
right.
Hog. Mm, yeah,
Mm.
go Cougars.
But yeah, but I think they have a more balanced offense this year, and the way they're running the ball, they don't have to pass it a lot like they have in the
hmm
past. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't put too much into that or look too much into it because I think that can be a little misleading. Points
yeah,
per game. The Panthers are 30th in the league at 18 points a game. The Eagles are seventh at 26 and a half points per game. Third down offense percentage. The Panthers are 27th in the league at 34%. The Eagles are ninth at 42%. All right. Fourth down offense. Panthers are 28th in the league at 35%. The Eagles are ninth at 65%. They are
mm,
completing 65% of their fourth down conversions. You know, that tush push, anything fourth and one or less, fourth and inches, they going for it. And especially with our front four being not as good as it should be, I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised if they went for it on fourth and two, to be honest.
They probably go
The,
for it on
the,
fourth and six and with the touch push and still get it. I ain't trying to be a downer, but I'm just saying like the way our defensive line has looked. But the thing is, now Philly run does Philly run a 4-3 or 3-4?
Uh, I think everybody, just about everybody runs that 4-2-5 because you don't
Mm,
see too many defenses out there without that fifth defensive back.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or that big nickel that safety. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really hard to say.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna hold what I got to say until we get to the keys. I'm gonna keep that one
Okay.
for a second. All right.
All right.
But you
So
see,
the next
you see Rock's comment. Hold on before you switch slide.
yeah.
He said, "What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object?" Wish I knew.
Yeah. Dot dot dot. I like that dot dot
Mm,
dot after that.
uh-huh. What's up, Mr. E? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. E? Look who said they late to the party.
Look, and right on the other side of the wall here.
And around the
Good,
other side.
good morning, dear. How you doing? Uh,
What's up,
Like
Nelly?
Vic said, you're just being real. Yeah, man, I know, Vic, man. I swear, sometimes I just be like, but I try to have so much hope for certain parts of
Try,
this team.
try try to
Yeah.
find hope in the misery. I get it. I get it.
God. All right, go
Trying to
ahead,
find
cuz.
hope in the misery. All right, the red zone offense.
Hmm.
Panthers are 17th in red zone efficiency at 54.3%. The Eagles are 13th at 56.5%. So I know we been kind of harping on lately, especially the past 4 or 5 weeks, that we need to be better in the red zone. I think what a lot of people is feeling is that we need to try to be scoring more touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. So I understand
Hmm.
that point there. What you think about that?
Well, when you were seeing those numbers just now, you got to remember, the Eagles have had a lot more longer touchdown plays than Carolina has too, especially from Saquon.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, that's
thing.
true.
We drive from down to the 20 or down in yeah down to the 20-yard line, but the thing is, we always stall out. So if our red zone numbers are kind of similar, it's because it's probably fewer chances for them, but they have more scoring plays outside of the red zone, which is something that
Hmm.
we severely lack. Now we've had big plays, but we haven't had a lot of big plays just like 30, 40, 50, 60-yard scores. You know what I mean? It's like
No,
most of
you're
our
right.
touchdowns have come inside with like the 30-yard line at the very least. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. But
Now the
but but
total.
we do have to
Go
do
ahead.
better. Sorry. Yeah, but we do have to do better though. We get the ball down there. Damn it. They need to put 7 on the board instead of 3.
I think I think we'll have a better chance of moving the ball this week, even though we haven't really had any problem moving the ball the past 2 or 3 weeks. But I say that
Hmm.
because Vic Fangio, he does in his defense, he doesn't blitz a lot. He doesn't blitz like um
Spagnola.
who Steve Spagnola, and who did we play last week?
Oh, Todd Bowles, whoever his
Yeah,
defense
Todd
coordinator, if
Bowles.
he's yeah.
Yeah. So even though they was stacking the box, blitzing a lot, trying to attack Bryce Young, because that was seems to be the game plan. I mentioned that before. They going to continue to attack him and blitz him, excuse me, and load the box until he can prove that he can be efficient enough to beat them. But I think he's
Yeah.
starting to prove the point that he can handle that along,
Yeah.
him in the offensive line, and that we can move the ball even in the midst of all that. So hopefully that'd be more beneficial for us this week because we are playing a defense coordinator that doesn't blitz a whole lot, but he does rely
Hmm.
heavily on his front four to get home and apply pressure. So I
I
think
got
as
you.
long as we can scheme up and block and do well blocking that front four, we may have a better chance this week, but it's really going to come down to what our defense does, and this leads me into reading off these total defense numbers. The Panthers
Go
are
for it.
31st in the league in total defense at 392 yards a game. The Eagles are first at 282 yards a game.
Mm,
Rush defense, the Carolina Panthers are dead last, 32nd, giving up 167 yards a game. The Eagles are seventh, giving up 105 yards a game. Okay. Pass defense, the Panthers are 24th, giving up 225 yards a game. The Eagles are third at 178 yards a game. Okay. Points per
mm.
game. The Panthers are dead last, giving up 30 and a half points. Giving up 30 and a half points a game. The Eagles are fourth, giving up 18.2 points a game. I mean, I got to
Mm.
read it, Rock. I got, hey, so some people have to somehow blend the reality into their hope, and whatever you come out with, that's what you come out with. But these are the facts right here.
The
Let's see.
blenders on
Third
high.
down defense. Panthers dead last at 46.8. You know, that's a big thing that we have talked about so far this season, that we can't get off the field on third downs. You know what I'm saying? We can't get off the field on third downs.
Mm-hmm.
Um the Eagles are the Eagles are second at 33.3%. Uh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Just
But you know
just
what though? I don't think we're going to have that big of a issue moving the ball up and down the field per se. Now don't anybody say CJ said we're going to move the ball up just up and down against his Eagles defense, because I think we've seen that we can do it. I'm not going to say it's going to happen all game long, but I think there will be opportunities. Okay. But like has been the case for most of this year, especially these last two daggone games. All right.
Mhm.
If the offense gets an opportunity and they capitalize on it, the defense has to, in turn, help the offense out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it goes both ways for them as well. If the defense comes up with the opportunity, the offense has to cash in as well. That's just like that pick with Xavier Woods last week. He got the interception, and I don't think we did anything with it. Well, we got a field goal. I think we got a field goal out of it. You know,
Mhm.
but my thing is this: damn it, you get a turnover, hey, you need to go and put seven on the board. But it's all about you get the opportunities, and then whoever made the opportunity, offense or defense, whoever's next up, they got to in turn give get that same opportunity, kind of I guess one for one or tit for tat or something like
Right.
that. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But
No, I
that has
get
been
you.
hurting us. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Hmm.
Hey, and before we move on to the new slide, if you're watching, I know there's about 26 people watching on YouTube. Do us a favor, hit that like button. Don't cost you anything. Don't take too much of your time. Hit that like button for us. If you haven't
Indeed.
subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Also, become a channel member. The channel membership is 99 cents a month. That again, that's nothing. So if you really like our content and you appreciate it, you know, gladly show it to us by becoming a channel member. There's some things that we're working on, especially if the off season get ready for 2025. So if you have plans on getting in, probably want to get in now while everything is the way it is. So yeah, hit that like button for us. And if you're on Twix, do us a favor, come over to YouTube and hit that like button and also subscribe as well. We greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that follow button on Twix as well. Okay.
Man, let me
All
let me
right.
tell you. Well, it's taking all of me not to say what I wanted to say just now.
Okay, but don't that good. That you showing some restraint. I don't know what it was, but just don't say
I I'll tell you after. I'll tell you
it. Okay. All right. All right. Jesus will.
after.
All right, here we go. So the next slide. Keys to victory. Okay.
Go ahead and mark through that first one, dog. You should have did strike through on that first.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? When I was setting it up, I started to do it. But listen, it's so many different things that you can there's so many things, man, that we need to go right in order for us
Mm-hmm.
to come out victorious. Like we know Philly is the better team when you look at the roster and things of that nature. But on any given Sunday, you just need to be the best team that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to
Facts.
play, you need to be the best team for 60 football minutes. All right,
Yeah.
15 minutes a quarter. That's all. If we could just get it and bring it all together for those 60 minutes, hey man, we we I think we come out victorious. But yeah, that first one is stop the run. We know the problems that Barkley presents, the offensive line of Philadelphia, what they present, what they like to do, that is the strength of their team, especially offensively. um, we know that's a weakness of ours when our front four or our front seven. So in your mind, CJ, what needs to be done is in order to stop the run. But what do you think needs to be done that the Panthers need to do to stop the run of the Eagles? Stop the Eagles from
Okay.
running the ball.
For me, this game, I'm not gonna lie, Tony. I would not mind if the Panthers loaded the box on damn near every play. Okay. And I say that as wishful thinking because the way this Panthers team has looked this year, to me, if you load the box up, it's not like Saquon Barkley can run in between the tackles and that's it. Okay, the man
Right.
can catch the ball out of the backfield, sweep, toss, whatever you want to do. He can get to the edge. He can make a man miss. He can turn the edge, turn upfield, and be gone. He can go through the tackles, make a man miss, and it's gone. So it's I would love to say that I was confident in the Panthers putting you know 7 to 8 in the box on every play and being able to shut Saquon Barkley down, and then so you
Mhm.
got JC out there on whoever I would say Brown. Oh God, what's his
Yeah.
first name? Jeez, I can't think his first name right now. I swear I was about to
So
say
AJ Brown,
AJ
Devontae
Brown.
Smith.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, now I remember Devontae Smith, but I couldn't think of AJ Brown first name.
yeah,
But
AJ Brown.
now you get Horn out there, and basically he gonna be on whoever. Because if you saw last week, Mike Evans lined up in the slot quite a bit. Now I noticed that when I was at the game, he lined up in the slot, and J.C. Horn wasn't always covering him. So I don't
Mhm.
know if Philly is going to do any of that too, but J.C. Horn doesn't travel. Okay, so now you'll see you might see AJ Brown on Mike Jackson. You might see Mike Jackson playing on Devontae Smith. So it would getting back
They're
to the
going
run.
to attack that side of the ball.
Oh yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
would love for us to be able to load the box and stop Saquon and just be like, okay, defensive backs, it's in your hands, and maybe by some will of God's good grace, Evero could come up with some kind of scheme that is not that umbrella prevent defense that tries to cover every 8 lanes of 277 for whatever reason. But
yeah,
yeah, I just yeah, it to me. It's gonna have to be one of them days. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be one of them Sundays where the Eagles are just gonna have to have a bad game.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I
I feel
just
you.
I don't right now. I hope it doesn't go like this, but right now I don't see how we're going to do that first key to victory. I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, nobody has come up with the right formula to stop Saquon this year. So
Hmm.
it would be hard to believe that we all of a sudden have the formula to fix it. Because listen,
Yeah, it
we
ain't gonna happen.
we've talked about all year um about Evero's defense, and how he doesn't like to pretty much take chances,
He's allergic to it.
gamble. Yeah, he's allergic to it. So I think they're going to pretty much take advantage of that. And hey, all we can do is, man, is just pray and hope for the best. Like it sucks. It really sucks this week to try to be hopeful or to have any excitement because you could just feel the beat down about to come. You know what I'm saying? Like I was struggling trying to come up with these keys to victory. You know, and I want, instead of just putting everything on the list, I just want to just put everything in all caps. We need everything. We need special
Yeah.
teams, defense, and offense that played A+ game Sunday.
Hmm.
That way, that's the only way I feel like we have a chance. Because right now, I think we are 13.5 point underdogs on most betting sites that I've seen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one good. I don't wish for any. Rod Jones said we better hope Bartley pops a hamstring. Now I don't wish anybody to get hurt, but one person that we don't have to
This
worry
point,
about is Dallas Goddard, so he's not
yeah,
playing.
yeah,
So
he's out. But yeah,
yeah,
I don't wish he pop a hamstring. I just hope it tightens up on him and he can't go. I said that earlier
that
this
that
week.
would be nice. Yes,
Yeah, I
that
hope,
would
I
be
hope, I
nice.
hope we get back spasms or something. Uh, I'm going.
Start the violins for the defense.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right,
Pretty
number
much.
two. Number two on the list, game tackle. Why did I say
Hmm.
that? Because if you want to have any slim chance of stopping Saquon Barkley, you need everybody flying to the ball. You need everybody getting to the ball. And once they get there, they need to come with bad intentions, be disrespectful, and they need, first of all, they need to wrap up. Get there, wrap
Hmm.
up, be aggressive, come with some bad intentions, and just let them know it ain't gonna be no easy win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they can do that, I would maybe my hope may rise up maybe 10% to 15%. Cause right now it's at 5. So, but yeah, we definitely need the game tackle. We definitely know that tackling has been an issue in some games that we look like we don't know how to tackle whatsoever. But like I stated just a few minutes ago, we need A+ version from all three phases of the game to be successful. And if you can't tackle Saquon, we about to he probably getting ready to have another 200-yard game against us. CJ, what you think?
What Rod Jones said right here: better defense against the Eagles' offense is keeping them on the sideline or running the laces out of the football. Yes, yes, Rock,
Yes.
you're absolutely right. But going back to the tackling, it's wild because it's like it's affecting us on both sides of the ball. And when I say that, the defense can't bring nobody down, and I promise you, on offense, as soon as somebody grabs a fiber of our jersey, we going straight down to the ground. Okay, we get the ball on the outside. And the crazy thing is, I put a short out there about Jonathan Brooks. It was one play. He made two people miss, ran for 18 yards. And I understand that one of those people was Big Vita Vea. Now mind you, on my best day that I could have possible in this world, I might be able to get past Vita Vea. And I say might. But hey, this Jonathan Brooks, he's a way better athlete than I am. But on that short, I put this is a dynamic that the Panthers have been missing all season. Okay, and it's the ability
Mm.
to break tackles and further the play. And that's something that our defense has not been able to stop on damn near everybody. Every team we have played is numerous, just so many missed tackles. It's ridiculous. And I just like Slick Vic said, I'm trying to be hopeful, but I'm being a realist. I don't see it happening in this game. I just don't see it. Saquon is going to shake the shoes off of about half of our defense tomorrow, and I don't see I don't see any being any different. So yeah,
I don't either, but that's just wishful thinking. But you know how your back feeling right now?
yeah.
That's what they call the Vita Vea syndrome. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hey, it felt like we was trying to pick Vita Vea up.
That's that Vita Vea syndrome.
Hey, but
Yeah,
you know what?
but
That damn
yeah,
laser had about 200 pounds on Vita Vea. So
I feel you. I feel you. All right, number three on that list is limit the big plays. I know I can't. I don't remember the exact rank, but I saw that. I saw it yesterday. That
mm,
Philly has a lot of big plays, explosive plays that they have made and generated this year. Most of it has come in the run game, you know.
mm-hmm,
But like you were saying though, CJ earlier, if you load up the box and you try to limit Saquon from having a big day, well, you still got to deal with the two wide receivers on the outside that can go deep and beat you and have a big day. Um, at any given moment. So it's like
mm-hmm.
damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what pill do you want to die from? You want to die from the run game or for the pass game? You
I,
know what I
to
mean?
to to be perfectly honest with you, pass game all day. Let me tell you, I would be grinning from ear to ear if there was a stat line that popped up and it said Saquon Barkley had, uh 13, 14 carries for about 85 yards and a touchdown. Let me tell you, I'd
Hmm.
I'd run up and down the street hollering and screaming. Like, God damn it, we actually stopped somebody in the run game. If they could hold Saquon under 100 yards, I would be ecstatic. I would be ecstatic. But
I would say 150.
no, that's what I say. I'd be
Yeah.
ecstatic. Okay. If they could hold him under 100, great.
Hmm.
But I would well, I put it like this. I would rather it be from the passing game because I do think we have a better shot at winning if we can stop Saquon. Okay, if we can stop
Yeah.
Saquon, I think we have a better shot at winning. And now you have to deal with AJ Brown and Devonta Smith, but I think with the right mix of coverages, I think it can be done. And not to the point that I'm not going to say that we're going to shut them down completely. Okay,
Right.
I think JC can hold his own, but he'll hold his own. But I think with the right mix of coverages, especially with like I always say, send Mike Jack a safety over the top for help. You know, I think it can be possible. But then when Evero gets back into that damn prevent defense, as we've seen each week,
That part.
there's always somebody who runs about maybe a 10-yard dig route. They turn around and they're standing in the whole of that zone wide open, and their quarterback hits them every time, week after week after week. So yeah, it's
Do,
a catch 22 for me.
do you trust Ivero to do something different with the coverages this
No,
week?
no, 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 no. Hold on. What is this? What's this? Week 13? We've had
14.
we no
14.
14. We've had 12 weeks of this. No, no. That's like telling my dad to sit at the house and let his foot heal up properly. No, that joke is doing everything he can to get up out that house. No, absolutely not. I don't
Oh,
trust it at all. At all. Hey, hold on
yeah.
real quick, Tone. Hey, shout out to you, Will. Appreciate the super chat. He said,
Appreciate you,
only
Will.
hope keep Barkley to 125 yards, win the turnover battle, win the time of possession. Said, Lord, we miss D Brown. Yeah, we do. But Will, I will say this. I still think it's that stupid scheme because even when we had Derek Brown, we were still getting sliced and diced in the run game. I don't think to me he's not playing the
Hmm.
right position. He'd be better off in a 4-3. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, again, thank you for the super chat, Will. We
Appreciate
appreciate
that. Look at Panther Dog. Says up,
you.
gents. Gentle reminder for everyone to watch the Dogs fight Texas in the SEC Championship today at 4. P.S. The
Hey,
key is fire.
hey, look, I wish
Appreciate
I
it,
wish I
Panther
had
Dog.
the little dog bark. Let me say, I know that's whack.
What? What is going on?
Hey,
What
that
is
that was my
going
that was
on?
my pathetic attempt at sounding like a dog barking. But yeah, go go
Yeah,
go dogs, Panther dog.
yeah. So the next keys to victory is be aggressive, and mainly put that can really go either way, because
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to be aggressive on the offensive side of the ball as well as the defense side of the ball. On the defense side of the ball goes back to what you first brought up, CJ, about loading the box. I like right now at this point in time, I don't think the Panthers have anything to lose, so I think you should like just throw the kitchen sink at them. You know what I'm saying? This is
Mm.
a time right now where you just take your shot and just do whatever you feel like you need to do to try to get a win. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work, the hell with it. It just didn't work. But you don't know if it will work if you don't try it. Yes, sir.
So, is that one of those 1950 style kitchen sinks? Because I think they throw one of them ones that's manufactured now. It's it's just gonna hit him in the shoulder and kind of clank.
It's one of them farmhouse stainless steel
Yeah,
things. Yeah, yeah.
they gonna have to throw one of them big old school kitchen sinks out. Hey,
And,
everyone, this new
and
kitchen sink ain't got no weight to
if the kitchen sink don't work, hey, put up that deuce in the quarter. That yeah.
Yo, hey, hold on, Tony. Look at I ain't gonna lie, Josh. Thank you. I swear I forgot about this. Damn it, we hold Saquon Barkley down. Damn it, Hurts gonna run for 130. I forgot
Yeah.
all about Jalen Hurts.
I mean, yeah, he
Hey,
can. He go
what
ahead.
did I say last week? What did I say last week? We trying to limit what has hurt us 2 games in a row, letting the quarterback get out the pocket on key situations and making big runs. It happened to us in not overtime, but leading to overtime last week, and it happened to us on the last drive against Kansas City. And Hurts is a better runner than Mahomes and Mayfield put together. So
Yeah, but he
yeah.
don't run as much as you would think. Like he doesn't run as much as Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson do. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? He really don't.
But
He rather this year, especially this year, because you have a running back like Saquon Barkley that can get off. That all you gotta do is just hand him the ball and let him do the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
this year he's been a little bit more hesitant to run because he really don't have to be honest. So
Yeah, but that's just like me going and saying that I'm if I'm going to arm wrestle Arnold Schwarzenegger back in his prime, yeah, I'm gonna be hesitant to do that as well. But if my 15-year-old son comes out the house and and I know good and damn well that I have beat him in arm wrestling every single time, since we started arm wrestling, years ago when I taught him what it was. Yeah, I'm be like, all right, cool, let's go. And not comparing my son to the Panthers, but we are not Arnold Schwarzenegger. We are like me going up against my 15-year-old son. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get him. Now, one of these days, he might get his arm strength up and be able to take me down. Now, mind you, it ain't gonna happen no time soon. But
right.
hey, they're going up against the Panthers. Let me tell you, when I say
Yeah.
them opportunities are going to be there, and the crazy thing is, as much as Evero plays that prevent and things like that, you would think he would have some kind of a spy on some of these quarterbacks, some of these key situations. But uh, yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tone. Go ahead, dog.
No,
I'm
nah,
sorry.
you good. You
I'm
good.
sorry.
Hold on a sec. Dopey Nightlife said, Tony, I'm gonna be watching Drew Allen versus Dylan Gabriel tonight too. Oh, yeah, that should be a good game. I'm thinking Penn State may
Mm,
just might upset Oregon. I'm always rooting for the underdog. So
yeah.
to Penn State, if they come with their A game, their
Mm,
defense is elite. You know, watch Abdul Carter get off tonight. So they may have a
yeah.
chance.
Potential Panther,
Right,
hopefully.
right.
Hey, there you go. That big ass
Porcelain Sink.
porcelain sink. Yes. Yes, we need a whole truckload of them bad boys. Give me a 53 footer full of them jokers. Throwing every last one of them at
Yeah, for real.
him.
Panther Dog say he's scrambling.
He going
I
to.
mean, yeah, yeah,
He go.
yeah.
Hey, he going to, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
Right.
say. I'm gonna put a slide up here Monday and said He was and he did.
Palmetto Money, what's going on? He said they are going to pound the rock and do a lot of motion. It's something we struggle with as a team. Yeah, we do. We do struggle with the motion. The main problem with that is people, especially when you playing zone defense, because your eyes are
Mm,
always on the quarterback. But when
yeah.
they're running motion, and what it does, motion bringing the player into motion, they're looking to get the communication with the defense confused, get you out of
Mm-hmm.
position, and get you communicating more. Because now, whatever you were in prior, now you either got to change it, or or shift to something, and they
Mm-hmm.
try to take advantage of that and catch you off guard. That's one of the main things about motion that the offense trying to do, and then plus they're trying to see whether you in man or zone. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you traveling with the man that's in motion, you in man. If you don't travel and you just shift over, you pretty much in
Yeah.
zone. So that gives the
Mm-hmm.
quarterback a chance to see what you in defensively. Um, you have to just remain disciplined. We have to just remain disciplined and stick to our keys.
Remain what?
Discipline. Yeah, I said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nah,
Hmm.
that's a term that has been lacking in this defense the entire year. That's why, yeah. Yeah, Vic.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes. The Panthers are the get
Panthers are
right
the
team.
get right team.
You go look at everybody who's played us. Go look at their rushing yards against the Panthers and then look at their previous game and the game after the Panthers. I guarantee you be like, "Damn, Slick Vic was absolutely right." Look at
Wow.
Tracy from the Giants. Look at Tracy from the Giants against us. Okay? And then look at him the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other issue is going to be hard to stop Goddard, Brown, and Smith. Are they all healthy? Goddard
Goddard's
is
not
out.
playing.
Yeah, Goddard.
Yeah.
Goddard. I call it Goddard.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Yeah, Goddard is out. He's out.
Yeah. Brown and
Poppin
Smith
says
playing.
everyone doesn't trust his players and might be self-sabotaging himself to get out. We mentioned Ivero doesn't trust his players and might be
Mm.
self-sabotaging himself to get out. Oh, that'd be nasty work there, Poppin.
Hey,
That that's
I
nasty
wouldn't.
work.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Hey, what do I always say? Anything possible.
Anything is
Mm.
possible. All
Yeah.
right, this last key to victory, we kind of mentioned it earlier when I was reading through some of those stats. Red zone
Mm-hmm.
efficiency. Hopefully, we get down in the red zone, we can get 6 instead of 3. This time around. That's the big thing, and defensively limit Philadelphia's offense to 3 instead of 6. So the red zone efficiency can really go both ways. What do you think our
Facts.
chances are doing either, CJ, offensively and defensively?
Okay. I want to say that our chances of scoring more touchdowns on offense is probably greater than us preventing more touchdowns on defense. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, come game time, that might start to yes, thank you, Poppin. Yeah, hit that like button,
Yeah,
everybody. We
Papa.
appreciate you. Now,
Appreciate it.
the game time that might start going, either way. But I put like this: I feel better about the offense scoring more points than the defense stopping more plays, and that's
Hmm.
with this opponent. Okay, now
Right,
I felt better about the defense last week, and they showed it. Okay, because you got offense that's missing Chris Godwin. Okay, still have Mike
right.
Evans. He's coming back from injury, but you know but with this week against the Eagles, I feel better about our offense moving the ball down the field, and I think that this is just my thought. Our red zone woes are um a lot of it comes from the play calling. Okay, I think a lot of this is on Canales, and I felt like last week there
I
was
can agree with that.
yeah, there was a one red zone trip where it was like they were hell bent on trying to get Jonathan Brooks to score a touchdown. And it's like they
Hmm.
ran the ball 2 straight plays and got absolutely nothing. And then on third down, everything was covered. I mean, Tampa had that play covered like like a tarp or something. It was just it was nobody open. I think Bryce, one thing he did was he threw it out the end zone. Nobody was open.
Hmm.
But I think if they can get a little bit more. Oh, you know what it was? I don't know. Was the flea flicker? Was that in the red zone or was it just outside the red zone? There was a flea flicker
I,
called
I I
in.
think it was in the red zone. I
Yeah,
think.
hey, on a slight chance that Dave Canales is watching this, don't do that shit no more. Okay, especially this week. Don't be calling no damn flea flickers in the end zone. I'm in the red zone, please. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, if Philly gets it down in the red zone, it's going to be a struggle for our defense. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah. Hey,
Hmm.
popping that. I'm gonna say we're gonna give our predictions at the end, but I can tell you, you are pretty damn close to what mine is going to be. You're pretty damn close,
Uh-huh.
Josh and Vic.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a test.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on over to the next slide, and that is the enemy spotlight.
Bum, bum,
No other,
bum.
no other than Saquon, aka I'm a Beast Barkley. All right, we ran down everything possible that we could think of that the Panthers need to do to stop Saquon Barkley, but I think that's more of a wishful prayer than even hope right now.
Uh-huh.
So I just don't know. I really I honestly don't know what to do with this one because we can only go by what's been put on tape thus far, and
Yeah.
we all know how much we suck at stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
We so you bring someone like
Trash.
Saquon in, I think what Bucky Irvin alone by himself had 160 yards rushing against us.
153.
Yeah.
153. And they ran the same play 40 times. I'm sorry, y'all. I was there. It,
Hmm.
it, it, it pissed me off. My bad. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah. So yeah, what you think? Because I don't really know what to say on this one, CJ. I'm really lost for words right here.
Well,
I don't know what we can do. I honestly don't really. I honestly don't think we are in any position. I can't even say good enough because I know we're not.
mm,
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
hey, well, T.
Yeah.
Thompson said, damn, this matchup got y'all sounding apprehensive. Well, I put it like this, T. Thompson. Um, the past four games, okay, we got two
Hmm.
victories and two losses. All right, both of the losses are by 3 points, and it's always if we could have just did this, if we could have done that, we would have had a win. Okay, now we get to this Eagles team where it's just like they got weapons at wideout, they got weapons at running back, they got weapons at tight end. You got Hurts who can throw, who can pass. And it's not necessarily being all that apprehensive, but this is one of them games where it's just like we got to sit back and we just have to be real about it. We got to be realists because the thing is, if a good day. And I think, like Will was saying, we hold Saquon to 125 yards. Okay. But
Hmm.
what does that 125 yards look like, in context of how he got it? Did he score? Was a lot of it on, did he get first downs? Were, 10-yard runs and this, that, and the third? Did it come at critical moments, in the game? And
Right.
how was our defense going to be able to respond to that? Because my thing is, if we hold Saquon 225, then Jalen Hurts is probably back then in the backfield throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Then it falls on our
Hmm.
secondary and our linebackers. And thing is, and we keep talking about running, Saquon can catch the damn ball.
Yes,
It's not
can.
like it's not like he got brick hands or anything. He's a hell of a receiver out of the backfield. So
They got a
it's
hell of a
not the fact that
screen game.
yeah, it's not the fact of being, too apprehensive, but you got to be a realist with this one, okay? Because we've had 4 weeks of a lot of optimism and things, not going our way 2 games, going our way 2 games, but it's just like this one. It's too many variables. You know what I mean? And it's just like when
Yeah,
you start writing those variables down, you be like, "Ooh, that don't look like it's going to go in our favor. Damn, that one don't like it's going to go in our favor either. Damn, I don't like this matchup neither." So yeah, yeah, that's
yeah.
my thought on that one. But yeah, hey, load up the box, Tony. That's all I can think of. But then
Hey,
everyone gonna have
yeah.
8 in the box, and then he gonna be playing what gonna be playing zone zone with 3 people in the backfield.
Ain't no way in the hell you can play zone with an 8-man box.
He gonna have an 8 man box and gonna be playing zone behind it.
You stupid. Okay, man. Let's go to the next slide. Just thinking about something crazy like that got me tripping. I'm like, I know. Oh Lord. All right. Let's see what T. Thompson say. He
Oh
said,
my
"I'm
bad.
first."
Hold on. Oh my bad. I think we clicked the
I,
button at the
I,
same
I,
time.
I specifically we're gonna put that up there.
Oh, we good. Hey, we appreciate the optimism, Rock Jones. T Tom said, I
Second,
completely understand. We not winning this game. The Eagles are a better team this season than the Chiefs, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah.
Josh, Josh says, "CJ, watch, he
See,
going to
watch
do
he's
it."
gonna do it.
Now, Josh, me and you don't have conversations before on Twitter. Now, if Vivero do something like that, I don't know. I won't be able to control myself on Twitter, dog.
Hey, Tony,
I would not be able to control myself.
can you imagine if that happens and they score or whatever? Can you imagine J.C. Horn? Let me see. You probably had J.C. Horn, Jordan Fuller, and Mike Jackson. They all turn around, look at each other like what happened? Like where was you at? No, where was you at? You supposed to be over, bruh. Let me tell you, that would be the damn meme of the century right there. All of them back there
Oh
looking like this,
God.
like, hey, but yeah, hey, Josh, hey, he gonna do it.
Mm,
Oh god, but you know what though? But honestly, I don't think Evero would put 8 in the box. I think he would glitch out and pass out if he called in the 8 man box. Yeah, I think he fall out on the sideline. That
yeah,
that
because
goes against his whole code.
he plays the Carolina plays cover one and cover three the most,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I was surprised by that. They play those two more than they play cover two, which I
Mm-hmm.
I, I found shocking. Um, there's not a lot of things that we do pre-snap. We don't show one thing pre-snap and then rotate to something post-snap. You know what I'm saying? Once the
Mm-hmm.
ball is snapped, it's like we don't throw any gimmicks or any disguises to our defense or anything like that. It's like everything is like almost basic. Even when we blitz and things like that, it's not hard to see where the
Yeah.
blitz is coming from, in my opinion. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know. We hopefully do something different, but not as drastic as what you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
god, I don't want to
but
think
but you
about it no more.
But you know what though? Now I do got to give Evero credit. One play last game where Josie Jewell got his sack. Now Trevin Wallace came on the blitz. He took one of the guards, so he put a hand on the guard, and then he turned around and backed out and took off. But by that time, Josie Jewell had already got past his man, and the
Hmm.
guard that had tried to take on Trevin Wallace actually tried to turn around to get
Yeah,
Josie Jewell, and it was too late. And that was that play that Baker Mayfield got hurt
that was
when Clowney stepped on his foot.
the simulated pressure. A lot of times
Mm-hmm.
you'll see them come up to the line of scrimmage. You see a double, like they're gonna blitz double A gap, or maybe I think this particular play was Trevin Wallace was in the A gap and Josie Jewell was in the B gap, and Trevor Wallace took 2 steps forward, put hands on the guard like he was
And backed
coming,
up.
then backed out.
Mm-hmm.
But by that time, Josie Jewell had already shot through the B gap between the guard and the tackle and was on him. I mean, doing something like that, simulated pressure, mugging the front. What you're trying to do at that point, you're trying to speed up the processing clock in the quarterback head. You're trying to get them. He don't know where the blitz may be coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Facts. Yeah.
typically, you could do that and get away with it with a rookie quarterback or first year, a second year quarterback, somebody that hasn't really seen a lot of those exotic blitzes a lot. But you talking about someone like Jalen Hurts that doesn't seen it all. He's been in the league
Mhm.
a while. So
It worked on
he
Baker
ain't
Mayfield.
really huh?
I said it worked on Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, it did. It did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. If you're
Right, Jones,
scared,
we
say
ain't,
you're
we ain't
scared.
scared. We just being realists,
Yeah,
dog. Key word of the day, realist.
realist. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go on over. Oops, my bad.
Oh
Going
my
over to
god.
the next slide. I think this is our final slide here. So the Panther spotlight, I got the whole damn team. Ain't no one particular person, ain't no one particular unit, ain't no one particular side of the ball. Everybody needs to come to the party. Offense, defense, and special teams. Cause it's gonna take a team effort. Okay. We're gonna have to try to
Yeah.
find some way to stop the run, try to find some way to get turnovers. We're going to find some way to run the ball offensively. And in the red zone, we're going to try to find some way to score points. This that ain't for 3 minutes. Hey, hey, Panther, dog. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. We're gonna need all of them. 53
Oh
and
goodness.
probably 8 off the practice squad too. Whoever
Yeah.
the inactives, just make them active for this week.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know we can't do nothing like that. But no, seriously though, it's really gonna take um all 3 phases of the game to bring the A game. If you have any hopes of winning this game. And I know they're not going to just thinking, oh well, we're just gonna lose. Let's go get this L and come back. That's not how they
Yeah.
wired. But in order to be successful, like they want to be successful, each and every one of those players going to have to step up, bring their A game, offensively, defensively, and special things. CJ, what's your thoughts?
I agree. I agree. But I will say this. If the offense can keep up what it's been doing and and have some improvements here and there, okay. I think the one thing we don't need anybody to regress. Okay. We don't need any regression from any especially on offense. But if the defense could just step up and make a few more plays, I think we have a shot. Okay, I think we
Yeah.
have, and that's been the case the past 2 games. If the and what you know what? No, let me back up on that. The defense has been getting steadily better game by game as far as giving us opportunities. Okay, because we got pressure on Mahomes, we got 5 sacks on him. We got pressure on Baker Mayfield. We forced him into 2 turnovers. Okay,
Right.
so it's just like I said earlier. It's just that when we get these opportunities, we have to take advantage of them, and that's offensively and defensively. Okay, so let me not keep trashing on the defense like they haven't done anything lately. They have, okay, but it's just like when it comes down to those crucial, critical moments, they've completely
Right.
wet the bed. Okay, but
Right.
then you got to throw it back on the offense too as well. It's been some times that the offense has gotten the ball back and said, "Okay, cool." The defense have held them to 2 straight punts, this, and that, and the third, and the offense goes down the field and wets the bed in the red zone. So my thing is this: as a team, like you said, we have to take advantage of opportunities given to us by the offense, given to us by the defense. It's got to gel and come and work together as one. Because as much as I harp on the defense, and much as we like how the offense is doing, okay, the offense is still not great in the red zone, and the defense still can't stop the run. So we got to get better as a whole, just like you said with this slide.
Right.
Yeah.
So Dixon Yaz, what's going on, Dixon? He
How
said
you doing, man?
on the rare occasion we do play man defense.
Yeah, talking about
Okay,
JC.
then
Yep.
yeah. Say Ivero be pissing me off with the run defense, but he does have some clever blitz that get rushers free. He he does, but he doesn't use them.
Yeah, and a lot of them
Like
don't
I've
get there in
seen,
time.
yeah, I've seen the blitzes that Ivero has run in his defenses in when he was with the Rams and when he was with the Broncos. I just
Hmm.
think personally he may not be comfortable with with the personnel that we have on the field to do a lot of the things that he may want to do. Now that's just my opinion, me guessing that may be what it is.
Hmm.
Um but I know ever since DJ Warner has came into the picture and the defensive front has looked a lot better and we have been playing better defense the past 2 or 3 weeks, there's been bits and pieces, sprinkles here and there of the blitz
Hmm.
and things like that. But I just think we need to see more of it, especially at the end of the game instead of playing prevent defense when you should still be applying pressure like you have done all game
Thank
long.
you. Thank you. Thank you. He did so much. They did so many things that look good and work against the Chiefs and against the Buccaneers. But when you get late in that fourth quarter, I promise you, there is something in that man's programming that defaults him to that damn prevent defense. It must be something with the clock. I think when that clock hits about 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, whatever programming he has, like we in the Matrix, it defaults him to okay, we're going to
Hmm.
prevent. We going to prevent because lately,
Hmm.
like you said, first few quarters it's looked better. It's looked a lot better earlier in the
Yeah.
game. You throw in a blitz here. We do some things that work. But I'm telling you, when that clock strikes 8 in the fourth quarter, it's almost like something goes prevent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
True
But
rock. Yeah.
yeah, that's true, Rock. We that's something that we mentioned earlier about Canals need to call better plays in the red zone. We need to be more. We need to try to get more. We need to try to get 6 points more than we get 3 points. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? That we need
Facts.
touchdowns than field goals in the red zone. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
Panthers
you
are.
know what else, Tone? Oh, go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now you know what something else that somebody brought this up last week too. I think it might be one in the comments on one of the shorts. Um those short yardage plays that Canales didn't go for. Now I know one was we were in our own territory, but there was another one where we were in the Bucks territory. It was like 4th and 1. Now he took the points. He took the points. But sometimes it's just like, okay, you got this big offensive line out there. Let the Hog Mollies do their work. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah,
But
you know.
okay, but now what would be the conversation? What would be the argument if we went for it on 4th and 1, didn't get it? So now we didn't get the 4th and 1. Now we come away
Mhm.
with 0 points. Then the conversation probably will be different. I understood
I
I would
understood
have
it
been.
too.
I think I would have been okay either way. But I like the
Mhm.
fact that he took the points. It didn't change the score drastically, but it made it a little better. You know, so I think it helps the confidence of the offense to say whether they went down on within 4 plays, 7 plays, or 10 plays, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, or 6 minutes. At least they came away with something. You know what I'm saying? Something is
Yeah.
better than nothing. You know.
Yeah. 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 True. 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 I got you.
Yeah. What else we got here? Dixon said the corner blitz against the Chiefs was elite, in my opinion. Perfect play call for the situation.
It
Yeah, that
was
was a good. That definitely was a good play call. Rock Jones said we need to be more creative.
facts.
Well, okay. I guess you could say that. It's easy to say that because what has been ran so far hasn't worked in the red zone. I don't think
Mhm.
that means that we haven't been creative. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because I don't think there's nothing vanilla about the offense when we get in the red zone. Now, could the play caller be different? Of course. I definitely agree with that. But I don't think Canales has a problem being creative. I just think that the plays that he has ran
Hmm.
in the red zone hasn't worked out in our favor.
Hey, remember the Titans when they got down to the last play in the state title game, and Yost told Coach Boone, he said he's the safety is God, I just watched this yesterday. He said the safety was like slanting over or whatever he was saying, like every play.
Hmm.
He was like, you gotta throw something at them that they're not expecting. I need somebody to whisper in Canales' ear and be like, hey, you've got to start throwing some stuff at the people they're not expecting. I think that's what we mean by, being more creative. I think he has a whole list of plays, but from what everybody has with film on us, I don't think he's doing anything, not drastically, but I don't think he's doing anything different each week to make that defensive coordinator and that defense be like, "Oh crap, then we ain't seen this look before." What's going on here? That's my take from it at least. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Dixon Yard said, yeah, red zone offense has been bad, but having JT out and Coker out, that takes away from it. I
true.
can I agree. I agree that
Yeah,
that take weapons. You operating with less weapons when two of your main guys are out. But luckily JT Sanders will be back Sunday. And right now as of Friday, it looks like Coker will probably be out again with that setback that he had. All right. Panther Thoughts, I have two theories on why it's taking us so long to get up to speed as a team.
okay.
I don't know if I
I'm
want to
finna.
hear that. Panther Dog, go ahead and what's your two theories, dog? What's I know I probably shouldn't have asked that. Eddie can't be missing these field goals in this one. That's facts, Josh.
Mm.
That is a big fact. That's
It
a
is.
big
I
fact.
wonder what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Hopefully, there's not a whole lot of wind.
That,
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. I didn't even read it. There you go. Yep. Ah, yeah,
Oh
buddy.
God.
Yeah, buddy.
Chip Drill Will said get to 6 points and 3 downs. I
Yep.
feel you, Will. They make fourth down obsolete. So yeah, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Exactly.
you.
Yep.
Roadmaster, what's good, my boy?
Roadmaster, how you
He said,
doing?
"What's up, fellas? Chat. What's up, Roadmaster?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tone.
All right,
Hey,
CJ.
complete team effort, dog.
Yes, sir. It's all you, my boy.
All right. Okay, so Tone, anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Hey, I just, I know there's a lot of obstacles that we have to overcome to get this victory Sunday. But like I said early on, we know we're not the best team. We just need to be the best team on
On
Sunday for
Sunday.
60
Yep.
minutes. That's all that we can wish for and hope for, and that all three phases of the game of the team bring the A game: offense, defense, and special teams. And I think if we do that if we do that, we'll come out victorious. You got
Hey, let me
anything,
tell you,
CJ?
if the defense would bring the C+ game, god damn, I promise you we'd have 3 more wins right now. I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you.
we talking about Sunday though. We're gonna need
No,
more
no,
than C.
I know, but I'm just saying. Throughout this
Right.
season, if the defense would have brought their C+ game okay, at certain times in these games, a certain occasion, if they would have been a C+
Yeah.
defense, I promise you, we'd be sitting at 6 wins right now. I promise you, promise you. But hey, but we'll see.
When you when you say that, you think about the last 2 weeks. I mean, we could have won both of those games.
Yeah,
Real talk.
th- yeah, yeah. Hey,
We
I'm
yeah.
trying to rock. I'm trying to,
It,
dog.
instead of 3-9, we could be easily 5-7 right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep. You're right.
Yeah.
Will said, oh yeah, I got it, Will.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
sent it to him, Will.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to CJ this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Appreciate
Hey,
it, my
that thing
guy.
is nice, man. It's nice. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. But yeah, everybody, hey, we appreciate y'all joining us today for this preview of our week 14 matchup with the Eagles. Like we saying, we hope that Carolina has a great day and Philly picks this day to fall into the trap game mindset. Okay. But as always, if y'all want to check us out on social media, you can catch us at Two Fans in the Stands. And since I'm on this side of the screen right now, you can catch us on Twix. That's a mixture of Twitter and X right here at Two Fans ITS. Okay, so that worked out good. Also check us out on TikTok. Okay, we're at like 71 followers on TikTok. Have some good videos this week over there. If y'all haven't, go over there and follow us on TikTok. We greatly appreciate you. And thank you. Shout out to all our members who have joined us. And if you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description. If not, all right, just go over to our page and hit that join button that's sitting right next to our name. All right. And again, we appreciate all the love and support from everybody. All right. And as always, Panther Nation, I'm gonna leave y'all with three things. Number one, y'all be good. Number two, y'all be safe. And number three, as always, Panther Nation, keep pounding, man. We'll see you.